Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, I'm flying the FT Bronco tri-motor for the second time. I just finished up the maiden flight, and I think there's a lot more to unpack with this aircraft. I'm super happy with it all around after that first flight. We had a few crashes initially, just trying to get everything sorted out, but after a few little corrections, I'm back up and flying here, and this thing is a ton of fun. I can't wait to get it back up into the air, and I have some new ideas for how to fly this. So here we go. I'm going to start with all three motors on, and we're gonna get this thing on up in the air. Throttle cut off. So this thing isn't overly speedy, which makes sense because of a draggy airframe, but the amount of torque that this thing has is unreal. And I am running counter-rotating props on the front two motors. Of course, you can't counter-rotate a single prop in the back, so there's two counterclockwise props and one clockwise prop all around. But it's not the top speed that this thing reaches, it's the amount of acceleration that this thing has. So I'm gonna go ahead and cruise by us, and then I'm gonna go just jam the throttle, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm cruising. And this is wild. And I feel like I'm already getting some battery sag already. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring it on around here. And you know what? I was watching the landing that I did on my last flight, at the maiden flight, and I got a lot of skids. So I was wondering if I just went ahead and turned off the front two motors like I just already did, and I went ahead and landed this thing, could I do a touch and go? So let's try it. I just did a touch and go on this thing, just skidding it on the ground, because the back motor has clearance, but the front two don't. So essentially, I was just able to cut the front two just for a second, and then power away and take off with the back motor only, and of course get it on up in the air. Hey guys, this is next level fun. I'm just smiling right now, trying to talk to you guys and explain everything I'm feeling with this plane, because it's a lot of fun. And of course got my rates on here so I could do, I feel like I'm like cutting into something when you hear that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and cut my front two. Oh, I think my back motor's messed up. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm cutting the back motor. Yep. Dude, that probably got into my antennas too, which isn't good. Still plenty of power in the twin motor Power Pack B setup here. Yeah. The back motor's hanging down. So it looks like we're out of back motor for the rest of the flight. That's unfortunate. Definitely gonna have to do some repairs to that. Did I turn off my differential thrust? Yeah, I did. This is the best plane I've ever flown that has been running differential thrust. As far as I could tell, it's just, I don't know if the motor placement compared to the center of lift and the gravity and things like that, but it really coordinates turns beautifully. So it looks like the back motor's still spinning, which is interesting. Obviously not under power, it's just kind of coasting there. But this thing is lots of fun. And that is really nice that you can cut motors and still keep flying with this airplane. And if I had the right tail setup on here, I could probably hover this thing pretty easily, but the T-tail is a little bit difficult because the elevator's off the thrust line. But it still has plenty of power, even on two motors, to fly adequately and almost have completely full vertical. And I feel like I'm getting some battery sag here. This may have been the battery that I ran on the very first flight where I crashed it a few times. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this thing in just out of an abundance of caution. Short little flight here today, guys, but it was a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to bring more packs out here and fly some more here, probably even later this afternoon. I'll just have to see what my other projects are looking like here. So we're coming in for a landing, going to get some speed. And there we are, just like that. This thing glides beautifully right on top of the snow there. You can see, guys, my back motor looks like some of the screws came off, or all the screws came off, just like that. Back motor is completely free, but that's good that we were able to keep flying with it, and we are obviously able to make that repair without any damage to the aircraft. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this short little video. Definitely have more content coming with this tri-motor FT Bronco. It is a ton of fun to fly, and I can't wait to share some more of that with you guys. Stay safe, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.